What I wanted to share with you today is one of the defining moments that I've had in my business career, which has spanned almost 40 years, and what lesson I've taken away from it. So imagine the scene. It's just before Christmas 2000, almost 25 years ago, and I'm in hospital on the critical ward. I contracted meningitis. I don't remember anything of the first week. It was sort of touch and go. And then the second week, when I was sort of more aware of things, and they told me what I could be left with meningitis, it frightened me. So what I realised was that I needed to use that lesson to actually make some decisions and make some changes in my life. According to the doctor, because I've been working 80 hours a week, my body was run down, and the meningitis virus, which some of us, maybe 25% of us, carry but don't necessarily catch, had caught, and that if I continued to work the hours that I had previously worked, 80, 90 hours a week, because I was building a business, then I could potentially be back there again. So the doctor advised me that I needed to change my working pattern and change the way I did things. So once out of hospital, I was at home for a month, and I was thinking about what I wanted to do with the future and how I wanted to run my business. So I made the decision that I couldn't actually be all things to all men. I couldn't actually help all the clients. I needed to define what type of clients I wanted to work with and what problems I would help solve for them. So when I came back to work, I reduced my client base by 25%, which was a hard decision for me because professional service is all about personal relationships. And over a period of time, you build quite strong bonds with your customers, with your clients. And to give an example of how hard that was, I actually let go someone who came to my wedding some 15 years prior to that. And the way that we let people go was to say that, unfortunately, the doctor advised me I needed to change my work. I needed to make some hard decisions. I didn't believe that I could offer them the service that they wanted at the price they were willing to pay. We use the old girlfriend-boyfriend story. It's not you who's changed, it's me who's changed. We both want different things out of life. So the result of reducing my client base by 25% was, lo and behold, my profits went up, and I was able to do it without one employee. So it made my life easier. My working hours were more manageable. And therefore the lesson for me, and the lesson that I'd like to share with you, is it's your business, it's your life. You make decisions who you want to work with. You need to be clear of who you want to work with and what type of people you take on. So here we are 20 years later. We probably only take on 1 in 10 people that come to us. The reason why is that we want to preserve what we actually do. We want to be good at what we do. We want to have the time to devote to people. By being all things to all men, unfortunately, we can't do that. So my suggestion to you is, it's your business. You decide what clients you want to work with. And if they're people that you feel are not a fit anymore, then unfortunately, you need to let them go in the best possible way. Thank you.